Yes. I think that should be good. Okay. Right. Here we go. Now we're rolling. How much time do I have left? 9 minutes. Great. Just great.
Share Curry says,
Sure, Curry.
let's go up.
Let's go.
What's up, Sir Curry?
Right.
Share Curry says, was that Matt?
There you go.
It is Matt, yeah.
Yep.
He is. Get up. Yeah, you can see him right there.
Hello.
I'm going to move this.
Share
where-
Curry says, is that lucky bastard Terry still in Florence?
Yes, he is.
Well, with Terry out of town, I have to bring the Terry energy, I guess.
Yeah. Be irrationally positive and retarded at the same time.
Yep.
Totally aloof as to what's going on in your drawing. I hope he's watching.
Okay, maybe not too much Terry energy. I'll let Terry keep that part. That's true. Terry does get kind of distracted with the drawing.
How are you doing up there? Good. Good.
Another person in line E8G
Butt for
says,
chair.
home skillets.
So,
Hey yo,
butt for chair.
welcome to the chat.
Another person in line E8G says, where Jennifer Lopez?
Wait, what?
It's talking about Juliet.
Oh,
Sheer Curry says, frying pan.
Jennifer Lopez is in, like some Eastern European country right now. You know where she went with this?
I do. I keep on forgetting. Terry,
I think
Bosnia,
so.
yeah. Some place where I would not go.
Yes. But it's very cool. She's doing some like mission work of some kind.
Yeah.
Sheer Curry says,
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez is whack.
She,
Zero talent.
it's true. When she came into the class, she lied about her age.
She did.
She did,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
it wouldn't have made a difference anyway, because like she had her parents' permission anyway.
Well,
So
her
there
mom
was no
came
reason.
with her.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so it's like, why were you, and so she's like, yeah, I'm 17. And then like several months later, she has a birthday. We're like, so you're 18
Sheer
now?
Curry
She's like, no, I'm
says,
turning 17.
Yeah, she
I
turned
meant the
17
real
years ago.
Jennifer Lopez LMAO.
It was pretty funny. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sheer Curry says, Juliet is the best. Another person in line E8G says, yep, not a big fan of Jennifer Lopez the actor. Another person in line E8G says, look, are you gonna wear your D&D costume for the 4th of July?
Yes. Of course. I mean, I wear it every day anyway. I don't have a D&D costume, by the way. It's not that I'm gonna wear it.
Another person in line E8G says, LOL, I knew it.
There it is. Go ahead and take a break.
Although I completely forgot to take my seats.
You are absolutely correct about that. Huh. You know what? I knew I was forgetting something.
It's looking really good.
This is like a really good thing.
Normally I have material to do.
I love her.
Thank you.
Single-handedly saved the set.
Instagram or something where you have your stuff?
I do, but I think I haven't posted.
It's like I have like work and like
Look,
oh my
all I
God.
did, I modeled with my face.
It's really nice. Did you really? I wondered about that. I was like,
And I could have canceled it too. 'Cause it gave me enough time.
Oh, and that's Lewis.
That's it.
Another person in line E8G says,
This is
look, did the nuns at the Florence Academy for Troubled Youth stand behind you guys and whip you when you messed up?
Yes, yeah.
So cool.
Thank you.
So cool. You should update it.
Yep, yep.
But I mean, probably just because, you know what? I don't know why that is. Seems like women seem to be better anyway. Like even the date, because like Ooh.
It's
Oh,
like my favorite part of the week.
it's not something I hated it. I was far. Patricia was complaining.
These are the Lewis drawings, so this was first one, and then this was the. Yeah.
Sheer Curry says, that made him want to get in trouble.
We'll start work after on which is job. Just put it down. I'm the wife. The wife. All right. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Damn it, Siri. Siri.
I would love to add that this
Is
is what I so far.
Stupid.
Your style is so interesting and beautiful. I'm always compared to seeing what you do. And you got my nose. In the past, when I like posed up to their faces, it's my nose and everybody else.
We don't have time.
It is very sweet.
All right.
That's beautiful. I like it.
Thank you.
This is how we get the how we do it.
No, that's nice.
That's a dramatic knife for the tape.
You know, you see this? Look at that. That's confusing. Crocodile Dundee now.
Right?
That's not in the light. This is in the light.
I see you played Naughty Spoonie before.
Another person in line E8G says, probably said thank you sister, may I have another?
How's it going, Dennis?
Going pretty good. I was tired, I'm trouble getting going.
Sheer Curry says,
Just, you know,
a normal person would just use scissors.
Right.
Getting a house ready to list.
Hey, okay.
Oh, really?
Barns,
Wow. Where are you trying to go next?
Well, we're gonna stay downtown, and the house is, me and my sister inherited it from my mom. She
Nice.
passed away in 2023.
Rest in peace.
And we're co-owners of it. So I got listed with Keller Williams
Okay.
Realty. And the realtor's supposed to come out tomorrow and put a lockbox on it.
Well,
It was pretty cool. I did the photography of it. And the guy bought a drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
They do.
Yeah.
It's drone on top of his car, take off. You know, took the front of it, the sides, and then went way up in the air and he got an overview of it. When he come back down, he walked up to it, the snow was right there.
that's
Wow, held his
crazy.
hand and he just slid right down his hand.
That's awesome. Crazy how some technology it's got with those drones.
Oh, it was so neat. I even told him, I said, man, I said, watching you do that ad in probably 2 years, Mama. I said, It's been processed,
Yeah.
try to sell it privately.
A lot of it,
Had a couple of people,
Yeah.
if they get, oh, we get to think about it too much.
Yeah.
So, and 3.5 years later,
You've been trying this all for 3.5 years.
well, to start out with, it wasn't a big hurry to do it. My mom should have got, had to go live with her in, April of 2020.
Legotron
You
says,
try renting it up?
I think the party
No,
is
I'm
over
not
on
gonna do that
Twitch.
anymore. Absolutely not.
Why not?
Don't need it,
Okay.
don't need it.
You can have a management company that'll handle the tenants for you. You know, you have it though.
Yes. I know, but,
Sometimes they mess
too many
up the property.
Too many tributaries, I'm not trying to get it all to one big river.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, and there was quite a bit to, let the bushes get overgrown, so it's,
Yeah.
trimming them all up so that.
Future Oil Painter says, what's up Sheer Curry, how's the hands painting going?
Where's it at?
So on the south side of town.
Okay.
On Lexington Road.
Yeah.
Well, good to know if there's a zombie apocalypse, you should come here for all of your weapons.
Yeah. Got the swords, the
Yeah,
axe,
you
everything.
really do.
That is true.
Sheer Curry says, pretty good I think.
In here,
Yeah.
brave hard sword.
I got a pretty cool sword too to bring in. It's like, it's not as.
Future
smooth as
Oil
it's like
Painter
hammer metal.
says, cool beans. Sheer Curry says,
I actually bought it.
how is your tiny heads painting going?
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Some local
Future
wax
Oil
that
Painter
he
says,
he told me he made it up.
it's pure torture.
Railroad ties or something like that. Looks cool though.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out some farmers markets. Look at it.
Sheer Curry says,
Yeah.
that's
You can go
good.
get stuff at the farmer's market. I like to go there and buy cinnamon rolls and then just like have some drinks and then usually go get breakfast. Almost every
Future
Sunday I
Oil
go
Painter
down and get
says,
cinnamon toasters.
LOL.
All right. Oh.
Sheer Curry says, did I just hear ducks? Future Oil Painter says, look, when is your reunion at the Florence Academy for Troubled Youths?
Don't add them.
Yeah, it's not as popular at college level.
Nobody freaking goes there. That's why.
Yeah.
When did you graduate?
I graduated. Well, I didn't graduate. I don't think they have. No, they do have a graduation. I don't know what year that would have been, but
They just release you at some point?
so what?
They just release you?
Yeah, they just released us.
They say you're ready, you need to.
I mean, it was a certificate that had no merit whatsoever. It's just like it looked like they just drew it in
Sheer
the
Curry
office.
says, did you
No.
get one of those wreaths when you graduated?
No, didn't get anything. It was this sheet of paper saying we graduated. It's like a drawing on it.
Huh.
It didn't hold any academic merit at all.
Lewis, I
in
think
this-
those are called diplomas.
No, but it like you didn't get any credits or anything. Yeah, they a diploma that they drew in their office. I think that's it.
Yeah, so you have a diploma and then transcript. So usually the transcripts have the credits.
Thanks, Matt.
But that paper, yeah, doesn't have the credits on it.
My point being that the school was retarded
Sheer Curry says,
in that manner.
I sometimes see them wearing those crowns with leaves at graduation.
Interesting. that like an Italy thing with the crowns and leaves?
I don't know. Well, curry is from the Netherlands.
Ah, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Maybe that's another one. I haven't been over there yet. I've heard good things though.
Future oil painter says. I think when they let Luth go home, it was like when the Blues Brothers were processed out of the big house, they probably have Luth all the stuff he had in his pockets including condoms never used. Sheer Curry says. Y'all should visit.
Well, Lewis is Catholic, so he wouldn't use them anyways.
Is that what I have to put up there?
Are you really?
Like I'm drawing here, like giving them a little performance, and this is what I get. Like as if it's not hard enough.
Sheer Curry says. That's why he has all those Italian kids now.
Thanks, Carrie.
Sheer Curry says. One day the little Louises will take over the world.
Yep. Huh? Very wise, very wise. Yes, yes.
Future oil painter says. Lewis' question was the site size method used during the Renaissance or was it developed in the 1700s?
I think later on, I think in the 1700s, but I'm not certain about that. I have to read the book, and I never learned to read because I'm from the South. I only go by pictures. I can read Braille somehow, but I go by my gut with that, right? For those of you who don't know, Braille is the little punchy hole things that Toys R Us stores used to sell. This is where I learned it aggressively, learned it there.
Oh man, they're not even around anymore.
No. When they
Future oil
closed
painter
down,
says.
part of me died with them.
LOL.
Thanks, Amazon.
Right?
So what?
Thanks, Amazon.
Was it Amazon?
Just kidding, everything.
Sheer Curry says. You read Braille with your manhood.
Exactly. Which is why I'm so good at it.
Elon Musk became the world's first trillionaire recently with the SpaceX go live. So SpaceX went public like a week or two ago.
Sheer Curry says. Those poor blind people who need to read that Braille book after.
They have to want it. How are you doing up there?
Are you guys doing it?
Well, it's kind of a shame with the Amazon thing. I think that a lot of the brick and mortar is kind of struggled with after.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Future Oil Painter says. Lewis, did you use a reference line?
A reference line? What does that mean? Like a plumb line?
Future Oil Painter says. I see a line by the belly button.
Oh, this? Oh, so you thought that was that? That must have been. I don't know why I have that there, honestly. That's a good question though. I don't know why that was there. Don't know. It's very strange. Very strange. Don't know what's going on. Isn't it peaceful without Terry?
It's definitely
True. A lot quieter.
produced.
No, he's not. Don't you dare tell him that. That's the last thing he needs.
He does not need to hear that.
He doesn't need to hear that.
Go straight to his head.
Extremely corrupt.
Sheer Curry says. Crazy. Sheer Curry says. I miss him saying crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. I was crazy once. Put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats made me crazy. It just repeats indefinitely.
Future Oil Painter says. Did Terry also go to Sri Lanka to see the Wizard of Oz?
Probably there right now.
Yep. Did he go to the school for trouble
Sheer
boys?
Curry says. Matt knows.
You know, I don't know if he's there or not right now. Wonder if he, yeah, I wonder if he's visiting. You know, here's the thing. They redid the school. And like they changed buildings, so I've never been there now.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like if he did go, he would send it to the group chat.
Yeah. Maybe. He'll definitely tell us.
Yeah.
But
What's he doing? It's just like a vacation.
Think vacation? Is that what?
I just saw it. He just sent a random picture. Like, so he sent a picture of some like cool architecture from Italy.
That was, yeah, the Duomo, which is, he was climbing the Duomo up top. The main building, it's like the stereotype, the main image of Florence. In other words, yeah, main building. It's a giant dome. It's a giant church.
I don't think he explained it very much though.
I don't think he could, even if he wanted to.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man. All right. See how you're doing. You're gonna get plenty of critiques for Fisher.
What?
I said you're gonna get plenty of critiques tonight.
Oh.
All right. Let's see what she's doing. Talk to me.
Well, I'm not sure about her back leg yet. That's hard, and I'm trying not to
Gallery, huh?
do the
Yeah.
rounding
I
too
see.
much.
Yeah.
There's the
I'm
Deloitte.
gonna just
the
draw.
one right here.
Yeah.
Some of those ones across
What?
the
You're
street.
just gonna draw on the side and just as a demonstration.
Future oil
Okay.
painter says.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been playing the Love Boat music on my streams and also Kmart Christmas music.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to help hang it.
Yeah, I'll have to stop by and check it out. What day is it open?
It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the show opening will be gallery pop night.
So,
Okay.
Sheer Curry says. How about Ethel Merman?
I didn't hear that. Sure, great.
Future oil painter says. Who's that?
we're just trying to get you get this in your head. You know,
Yeah, I think that
very basic.
points.
Sheer Curry
So
says.
you still
Some crazy old singer she was on the Love Boat.
Too much.
Yeah. Watch this. Here. Actually, I mean, you're trying to do the straight lines. It's fine.
No, I want to know.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like she's
Sheer
smaller
Curry
than
says.
On,
She
on
sings
mine,
there's
just
no
on-
business
probably on
like
mine,
show
it's the side
business.
size. I'm just doing a
Future
demonstration.
oil painter
okay.
says. Oh, I just looked it up. Future oil painter says. She's probably in there yet.
So I have to do the points.
Yeah, you just try to get these points, and it's again the female figure is very difficult because there's in both figures, obviously male and female are, but it's difficult because
About the width.
the width.
Like, how do you, when you're actually doing it,
Yeah.
how do you get the
The
width?
width. Well, if you're you have two ways, and you got to do both at the same time. But just try doing the sides at first to get in. You essentially like you can see how wide it is when you're looking at it. And here's a little trick that I do. If I'm standing here and I'm looking here, right? You see how when you're looking here, stand up here, and then get close, and then when you're there looking at the board, your depth of field is here, and she doubles. So what I do instead of focusing here and then refocusing my eyes on her,
Uh-huh.
I keep my depth of field here, and I look over at her, and so she's still blurred, and then I come back. And when I do that, that's the equivalent of closing an eye.
Mm.
And I take the one that's blurred, you know, that's closest, and that's how I'm drawing. So I know, like when I'm doing that, it blurs her, so it simplifies her, and it also is the same as closing my left eye.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
so that's what I'm doing, and it makes it much quicker. And so when you do that, it's very easy to see the width, and you just kind of in your brain superimpose it onto the same size you see it, assuming you're standing in the same place, which you should be.
I see.
And that's why we always, have these points here, and if that's going to be, if is this the head?
Yes.
That seems like it's the head. Then let's do this. Let's do this. 'Cause this is confusing. Just line her back up. Is that one?
That's
We'll do that right there. We just line it up with what you have. All right. I think close. Anyway, line it up with these points here. So like, so it goes back and forth, and that way when you draw, you can try to superimpose, just really focus hard. And to do that, you're gonna have to see the whole image and go over like that.
okay.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. Once you establish the base like this, let's step over just for a second. Once you establish this base, you can go off this point or you can go off the heels, but we need to see where this point is up top. That's our center, right? And so going up, and I'm going to guess it's going to be around this height. I'm not doing side size. And it's probably, if it drops down, it's probably going through right here currently. And that could change. So it's somewhere around here, which makes sense because it's going to be on this side of this point there. So we establish this. And then normally, but I wanted her hair the way this way right now, but normally you'd be able to see the base of the neck. And so at this point, you just kind of sketch the neck in, kind of like something like that right there. And then try to get the angle of the shoulders. And that shoulder is going to be a little bit higher than that one right there. So it's going to be something.
Okay, so you look for that.
Yeah, and
this
mine's not on your thing.
Yeah, but you look for this first.
Exactly.
No, the
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and so if you're having trouble also, you can kind of like sketch these points in. 1, 2, 3.
Without using this. This is what you mean. Like that.
Yeah, you don't need to keep on marking everything there. Just kind of try to see it on this point here. And this is what I do. So like nipple, belly button here, suprasternal notch. Get these points, especially it's hard to get these right off the bat because you can't really see where the base is, So what I do in a situation like this, I'll say, okay, these points here, we established this more or less, right? Something like that. And then we can establish from this point here, that's where the armpit should be, and the other one should be here. You see, and then that way you can, I actually think I got it. I think that width is correct compared to what we have here. So, and if this is here, it's kind of a one piece, and then this piece is coming down like that. You see, so that's how you establish the top. But essentially you want to get this first, very basic, up to, and then shoot up here, and then you can do this, and then kind of in between get the information. So working this way, you're going to see the whole figure.
Okay.
And everything that you do, there's an optimal strategy that you can use if you stop and try to find it.
Okay.
Whether it's art or whatever. And different figure poses will yield different strategies.
Oh, so this is a different strategy from this one, basically. Or no?
It's basically kind of the same. Yeah, actually that's very close.
So you will look for the legs, then this part to measure this.
Yeah, you do want to establish the base with this. You do want to establish the base and then getting this point here. And you'll notice like these poses are the hardest because they're turning, like, so this width is going to be changing. And also this, you're going to be seeing this, whereas a pose like this is more
Sounds
straight.
more complicated to look for this part, but yes.
But it doesn't appear to move as much to our
Oh,
eye.
I see. Okay.
And the other thing is that we're still doing this here. We're just doing it at a different angle and looking at this. You see these points?
I see now.
Yeah, these are all points that we're looking at.
Whoa.
So in simplifying, when you draw simple, you're creating basic lines and points. Points are what you can measure off of. That's why it's important to learn that, because it's like you can't really measure off something that's round. It's very vague. So let me show you exactly what I'm looking at. What the hard part is, at the very beginning when you're going at that leg, that part, this is the point like I'm looking at. So like you can actually go up to here and just kind of cut through that to be very basic. So you can just go from here to that up top.
Okay.
So you don't need to go one like that. You can
Okay.
kind of like, kind of swoop it up some, but establish where that point is to that point, to that point. And then from these 2 points, you can get the waist area and get those two angles going up like that.
Wow.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
That's mind blowing.
It is mind blowing. It's freaking blow your mind. That's how we do it.
Too much information for my brain
I
right now.
know, man. Too much information for mine. It's like,
I need to rewatch
Breaking-
this video.
which one? This? Yeah. You should be able to hear it. I think I turned that up, so I'm pretty sure they can hear us.
I don't know.
Pretty sure.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Once Academies for Troubled Boys.
Yeah.
That's what you get. Here you go. Right. Right. Right.
Good talk.
It is a dog. It is, in fact, a dog.
So, Luis, have you been working on new pieces or not really?
Well, yes and no. There's a commission that I'm doing, and I'm trying to work with my client to get the composition right before I get started.
What is it?
Future oil painter says,
Are they
landscape
able
painting.
to
just
do
painting little snobby heads and
two-
lurking.
so far less?
Painting snobby
Yeah.
hands. But it's Louisiana swamps. And so what I've been doing, he wants like me to,
Can you visit me at work today?
like I can do
And I had
to get the concept right and to get on the same page.
Yep.
I've done like some AI generations to say you like this, do not like that, and I did them like
Save some
landscape
time.
painting. Do what?
To save some time.
Yeah, like a landscape painting by Perot, because he sends me some pictures of like these types of trees he likes this and that. And
Sounds interesting.
yeah, and so the thing is, I want to get on the same page as him, but then I want to produce my own type of painting.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get ideas from him. And I sent him quite a few texts about it yesterday. He's normally pretty good at getting back, but he's in law. So, it might.
Accurate
some
description.
So we've just been going back and forth. And,
Is it a big one?
it's going to be, it's this one, 30 by 30 by 30.
They're people who are being in class, don't know each other.
It's very
They're
nice.
through that
It's very nice.
section.
The other one is over there. It's that one that's propped up.
People buddies, like, do they all just hang out?
That's his other one.
It's
Oh,
been,
wow.
But
better.
I'll go faster when I have it direct.
Typically, it's very.
If I were to start right now, I just paint in circles. So that's how it's like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, readjust it all.
That is supposed to be Texas, but it's just made up. Essentially. But that is again, probably
Yeah,
Bobby
yeah.
Wallace.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Now, if you want somebody who
I really study
like
the technique and then I morphed a lot of things.
right,
I changed stuff.
no, it's like honestly my favorite thing about a live model is the fact
Why
that
it's, you know, a
Yeah,
lot of
just a little
stuff.
bit here.
yeah, no, because it's like
But the best thing to do is to go out on the spot.
I can just like
That is
draw
the
a
best.
letter or just go draw a statue or just like a mannequin or something like that.
It's what he
It's not
wanted.
the same thing because you have a soul.
So,
You're like
I don't know.
you have like I don't know, it's
Yes.
different.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
think of Texas is more arid.
Yeah.
That's like
I
Future oil painter says. Matt flirting with the models again.
yeah, it is cool. It's good. Because that is the type of painting that I enjoy doing. I don't mind it. There's sometimes these conditions that I don't like.
10 years ago,
I love it.
Well, not every class.
I
but
don't
the
like
the first thing was 10 years ago.
Corny paintings of houses and stuff.
Oh,
You know, the photographs, and stuff like that.
no, this is nice.
Yeah, because that's something that you don't mind.
in
Put
those
it in
sessions,
and then you can
6
anywhere in
months
your house.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
So-
I was getting ready for my third show with
Then
a big
read it.
artist.
Yeah.
And I just had
nice.
to drop
So-
Where you from here?
because I wasn't really used to
Or
the
with Salem. Yeah.
Oh, where you were born here.
Was it?
Oh,
So-
okay.
I fell away from it.
And
then
your
thought,
parents are
why
artists?
I couldn't get
My
back.
dad was an
Yeah.
anesthesiologist.
It's like I said, my mom
My mom
passed
was
away.
a stay-at-home mom, but before that, she was a nurse.
Uh,
Yeah, so.
Couple of months went by
And then
and
how
I had
did you get
opportunity
into
to
it?
jump back in. It really is, it's a
I
challenge
used
to
to
you
draw
always-
from a live.
Kind of always, but because probably because my mom, she really got into the arts, and I would always make my own toys when I was a kid.
Nice.
Just like
It's got a
draw,
mechanical feel about
play
it.
with kids.
Like
Draw
or-
a lot. Maybe
Make swords and fight with them. Like,
certain dynamics.
there's a way to do that.
You look, draw,
get cardboard,
you know.
cut the sword out, and then we used to use chopsticks or
Future oil painter says.
good. You go and get a
Lewis
nice
was
big
found floating in a
and then
basket
grab it, it
down
melts
by
it.
the River Nile.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually works,
Yeah.
and you can fight with them. It's fun.
For Halloween, I do masks for duct tapes.
Yeah. Yeah, it works. It's nice.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? That's what we always used to do. We used to make our masks.
Those things.
All sorts. I made Wolverine claws once.
This is nice.
Yeah, so, and
40
I
something,
think,
30 something.
you know, then you just get into drawing, like, you know, the toys you're into, like Ninja Turtles and
Elikamo says.
X-Men comic
Sup.
stuff, you know, when I was a kid, and then you just go from there.
And then you became like super serious.
Probably 10th grade went on a trip.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I saw the stuff that I just, I lost the ball.
Future oil painter says. Elikamo, what's up, home skillet?
And I'm like, yeah, I think there's a lot of things to that.
Yeah, well, or design of short people do like.
Yeah. I would take this to school.
Yeah,
and just
yeah.
copy.
We all agree.
I will be free.
Oh, we're pretty close together then, yeah. 4 or 5 people are up.
Elikamo says. Comment vast to Yod Peel.
It's so cool.
Wait, Lewis,
Yeah.
what's the green, like,
What's up? The what? Oh, that is a green screen for me doing extremely advanced cinematics.
nice.
Meaning a mullet baby attacked me and knocked me out. That. I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna have to look that up on the YouTube.
Well, I'm still working on it because I'm carrying on the tradition of always working on a video forever.
Uh-huh.
It's a hand video I've been trying to get out
Future
for
oil painter
literally a
says.
month.
Genese Parl Franqua.
Drawing hands, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. There's good information. It's a solid video, but I put skits into it. You've seen some of the videos? Yeah.
I've seen, I don't know the names of the
It's probably best that you not see it.
Future oil painter says. In Poquito.
Me?
Yeah, that's your.
40, I'm 44. My birthday's September 15th. Do what?
Libra.
What is that?
Series of yeah.
Gee. Is that like good? Is that a good sign?
Yeah, I love it.
He just means you're a trouble boy.
boy. I am the trouble boy.
My, boss
Misunderstood.
and all people
Misunderstood.
that
Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's probably a better way to say it.
I'm working for
Okay, okay. There we go. We'll go with that.
That's pretty funny. Well, it's hard to tell.
Right.
Right, right. It's hard to tell.
Okay, misunderstood.
So
Want me to
you
break
got,
it?
okay.
That was nice.
Guilty.
Yeah.
No comment.
Is what?
He's just silly.
All while you're saying, shut up, shut up. What's the recess you want?
Future oil painter says. Look, after they found you floating in a basket in the river Nile, is that when they adopted you?
It made me a prince. Prince of many.
Yep, yep.
I saved Egypt and my people at the same time. Cock. It made me a prince.
Who is that, Lewis? With the Moses
I
joke?
think it's Moses.
I mean, no, yeah, like which one of the jokesters was
Oh, that's Butterchair. It has to be Butterchair.
Buffer chair? Where's that one from?
I don't know where he's from. Butterchair, where are you from?
Drop the location in chat.
Future oil painter
I
says.
think it's not right to do
Yep,
that.
that's
but-
me.
Not the
Don't-
exact location.
I don't,
but
yeah, I know.
like the state or something.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't think anybody cares though.
Yeah, probably not.
Future oil painter says. I'm from around Chicago.
Nice.
Gosh.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Chicago. The only thing I've been to Chicago a few times, but the biggest thing that stands out to me is the pizza. And I know every Chicagoan I've talked to, they're like, we're more than just pizza. But I mean, the bean, I guess they have the Chicago bean also. But the bean and pizza, it's like most of it I can think of.
Oh.
Elikamo says. That's so deep.
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
Ilakimo's
Elikamo
a
says.
Frenchman.
Oh, nice.
Dish.
Yeah, he's from France.
We.
Future oil painter says. Wouldn't recommend living inside of Chicago though.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit rough sometimes.
Pretty dangerous, is it not?
But I've heard, I had a client that they owned a shopping mall in Chicago and they got rid of it.
Sheer Curry says.
There's
That pizza looks so gross to me, too much sauce.
like like there was like a stand in the middle that had like they sold.
Elikamo
It was
says.
kind of an unauthorized.
Would recommend dying
sale
in
of
Chicago either.
property.
Oh,
Anyways, it went to court and
Sheer Curry
I
says.
just remember they were the CEO.
Not enough
really
cheese.
upset after that. And he just got rid of the whole property.
Sheer Curry says. A pizza should just be a block of cheese with a tomato on it.
Fair enough.
Curry. You haven't lived if you haven't had meat on your pizza, like pepperoni
Ooh, yeah.
and mushrooms. Even pineapple goes with it. I know that's controversial.
Blasphemy. Oh, yes.
Elikamo says.
You ever had it? Have
I've
you ever
eaten
had it?
fat food today
Yeah,
in
it's
2
that-
different countries.
It's pretty good actually. I just like the running joke, so I'll play that with it.
That's smart. I like that. Always go with the running joke.
I
Elikamo
don't
says.
actually do pineapple on pizza.
Fat as fast.
It's just that's a funny point.
It is.
I like seeing people's reactions sometimes.
I
I'm like,
remember-
"Oh, you can't do that."
I know. I remember when I first, like my roommate in Georgia turned me on to that.
Uh-huh.
He's like, trust me, dude. I was like, okay, I'll trust you.
Yep.
I should never trust that guy, but
Eh,
good friends.
Isn't it just called like Hawaiian pizza? I mean, Hawaiian pizza has the ham and pineapple, I think.
I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. I just look, I say.
Sheer
"Ooh,
Curry
I-"
says. I always have mushrooms and ham because I'm sophisticated.
Yeah, nice. Classy girl.
Sheer Curry says. With pineapple is pizza Hawaii.
What were you looking for?
Oh, it must become.
Ilicamo says.
Oh, it is.
The worst pasta I've eaten was made by an Italian. I can forgive him cause that's how I met my wife. Future Oil Painter
I'm gonna
says.
turn this back on, bro.
One thing about Chicago is you can find good food 24 hours a day. Just
That's
carry
true.
some bear spray with
Chicago does
you.
have great food. I really enjoyed all the food I had there. Although I don't think I've ever found a place that I don't enjoy their food. It's like it seems like every city I've been to, they always have good food somewhere. Even Winston-Salem has some great food options. I don't know, what is it?
Mojitos.
What is it?
It's right up the street.
Mojitos?
Oh. Which ones do you guys like?
Ooh, breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
I'll say lunch or dinner. Both, like dinner.
Dinner? I
Mm.
like the spotted cow is pretty good if I want a steak. And then
Spotted cow.
if I want like a burger, there's 3 burger spots downtown. There's like Pep's, the new Istanbul's, and then that one by Bailey Park, Barcelona's.
Mm.
And then I really like that. There's a good pie place over in that boxy building by the Gladium. And then also that ramen place. Yeah, I like ramen mafia. That's one of my favorites. Oh, that's a really good spot. And then Sushi Roads, there's pretty good sushi.
I'll try the ramen now.
Yeah, the Thai
Both of
place
you
has good
agree.
sushi too.
Future Oil Painter says. But today, if you eat out,
Lot 64 has
yeah,
really
better
good, like,
use
pretzels
coupons
and
if
cheese
possible.
and, like, like snacks.
Yeah, we have like hot breads. and
Yep.
charcuterie and stuff.
He's trying to be crazy. Listen.
Pushing on it too hard.
No, I'm not. What? Where's the squeaking coming from? This is driving me crazy.
Is it the floor?
Maybe it's the floor.
It's not the floor. It's the stupid easel. That sucks. It hates me. and I
Future
hate
Oil
it.
Painter says.
You could probably switch easily.
Lewis, what pencil are you using?
Using
H.
a 2B. But I can use anything I want because I'm good.
He's built different.
Tubi just said that I should be drawing with it. I said, okay, do it.
EJ, which ones do you like for dinner?
Yes.
I really like the Indian place.
Oh,
Sheer
okay.
Curry says.
What's the name?
Give a monkey a
Oh,
typewriter.
okay.
Future Oil Painter says. ARWU shading the shadow line.
This is probably number 1.
Shadow
Future
Run?
Oil Painter says. LOL.
Ramen mafia, but I can't eat it all year round. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely try ramen then.
Yeah, that's a good one.
do you like spicy food?
Yeah.
The shishito ramen.
Yeah. That's my favorite. That's what I get a lot. And I love their eggs. They have these eggs that they marinate or like soak in this like sauce. They're delicious. I always get an extra one.
I can give you the recipe of how to make those yourself.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome. I would like that. I could eat those all the time. They're delicious.
guys are making me hungry.
How about you? What's some of your favorite foods?
I mean, I can eat anything, but I would say like sushi or ramen,
Yeah, yeah,
anything Asian, I think.
I
It's,
get that.
it's
Yeah,
very good.
yeah.
What about you, Liz?
Pasta quite a bit.
Nice, nice.
But I mean, Asian's very good. Sushi's very good. I love sushi. Yeah. I mean, steak, honestly,
Yes.
steak with
Yep.
spinach and tomato or potatoes, baked potatoes is just awesome.
Nice.
And yeah, some whiskey with that would be nice too.
Yes. Yeah.
Hmm.
Future Oil Painter says,
I do love whiskey.
decided to treat myself to a fancy coffee shop, coffee on Sunday. You could hear a pin drop when I asked for a large black coffee.
How do you do it?
So EJ, what's your favorite coffee?
Who?
Coffee shop?
Probably a Corona.
Ooh, I don't even know what that is actually.
Unless there are two versions of Corona.
Okay.
Traditional one is you put your espresso in your pour filter after you stamp it.
Yep.
You fill it with brown sugar. So you're pulling the shot while you're caramelizing the brown sugar.
What?
That
I need to
sounds-
try this.
Comes out with a really beautiful, smooth, frothy texture. And if you're feeling very fancy, some people do a little dog against milk in it. It's very luxurious. However, if you were doing it all the time, I personally get really wigged out about putting extra things in my peripherals all the time. It's not good for your machine.
Oh,
So the version that I came up with for us is that you put your brown sugar into your glass.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have the espresso a little bit at a time until you get kind of the wet sand texture.
okay.
And you're gonna take an electronic whisk and whisk it until it's caramelized. It's gonna get really aerated and really fluffy.
Mm.
That sounds
You're
awesome.
gonna make an espresso, you have to stir it really well because you create a lot of weight because of aeration.
Uh-huh.
And then you just heat the milk, you don't texturize it because you don't want that brown sugar to get hot.
Ooh.
Salt
I need
and
this
sweet is one of my favorite combos.
explanation.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop by and try that.
I don't think it-
Sounds amazing.
Does sound amazing. You are correct.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna get that tomorrow. That
I'll
sounds
be
good.
there.
Future Oil Painter says, the guy said our coffee is gonna cost $4.50. I said what the, and he said I'll give you a free espresso shot.
Hey, $4 is not bad for coffee. I usually feel like I pay usually like just $8. Usually.
Share Curry
I
says,
feel like most drinks are around.
why don't guys
usually
want
a little
iced
less,
coffee?
Like,
When I first got into coffee though, which was like 20,
Uh-huh.
2017, things were still economically semi-stable at the
Yeah.
time. So I think you got like small latte with a syrup. It was like maybe $6.75.
oh yeah,
And now we're in more like the $8.
yeah. But to be fair, it tastes so like I don't know how really, but like coffee at a shop versus coffee at home is like a different. It's like a completely different experience. Like I always, I don't know if it's the machines or the equipment or just like how it's done, but like I always like it a lot better when I like go out for coffee versus just like making it.
I think it's just brewing coffee is chemistry.
Uh-huh.
So when you think of it that way, things have to be very like weighed out and even for it to be what you're looking for. Kind of like the difference between baking versus cooking, where
Yeah.
cooking you have a little bit more leeway.
Yeah.
So I've done coffee classes for people for with like French press, pour over it. I have an at-home espresso machine, and a lot of it is just temperature.
Yeah.
And grind size.
Okay.
And that's it.
Future Oil Painter says, I don't mind iced coffee, but when the ice melts it tastes like water.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because I have like I have a French press, I have the Keurig, and I have the latte maker. The latte is pretty good. I do like the steamed, like I usually do steamed almond milk.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah. It's very satisfying too, though, to steam it and just like, I don't know, I like the way it tastes. Yeah.
I had pistachio milk the other day for the first time.
Ooh, haven't tried that yet. Is it, what does it taste like?
I was anticipating it being like just kind of another plant-based alternative milk. It's like oat milk has like a slight taste, almond milk
Yeah.
has a slight taste, but like once you mix it with something, you can't really tell the difference.
Right.
Pistachio had a very distinct nuttiness
Ooh.
that came through.
I don't really like oat milk that much though.
So do you like to cook too, or
Yeah.
Future Oil Painter says. You guys ever draw still life stuff?
Do y'all?
Isn't this still like, or what's?
No, still lives like objects and such.
It's like fruit or just any?
Yeah, fruit, it could be like, like just any object that's out there.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done fruit before and like pottery and houses. I like drawing houses.
Houses.
I also make up houses sometimes. Like I'll just like kind of see it in my head and then just like draw something that I think looks cool.
Yeah.
Future Oil Painter says. Matt prefers still life boobies.
I do prefer the movies. Yes.
Sheer Curry
Very, very
says.
nice.
Sometimes I draw lust objects.
But I do enjoy like I enjoy drawing things that I just like kind of make up too, and that's usually like some kind of house.
Future Oil Painter says. Nice.
Good. So Lewis, how much do we have on time?
We have 5 minutes left.
Sheer Curry says. Why did it say nice with an accent?
Wait, why did it say nice with an accent? Did it?
So what did she say?
Nice. Well, Butford Chair said nice, and then Curry asked why it said it with an accent, but I didn't pick that up
Interesting.
because I wasn't listening.
Sheer Curry says. Nice.
It does kind of have a little bit of.
Yeah, it does. There you go.
Future Oil Painter says. NYTH.
In white
Nice.
night.
Nice.
Lewis.
Oh my gosh. Lewis. Terry walks in the class. Lewis.
Yeah.
Terry.
That's right. Terry does have the fun voices sometimes.
Does. See, we're thinking about Terry when he's gone.
We're gonna have to let him know we missed him.
Don't do that.
Yeah. How's Brian doing?
He actually got in touch with me. He's doing fine. Yeah, we talked some.
Nice, nice. Talked a bit.
Huh? Well, yeah, I tried to get him back to class, but
Yeah.
he doesn't want me. I said I'm not going to teach him privately.
Okay.
Because he's not doing the work, and he also did what he did.
What did you do again?
Well, he didn't show up to class. Like he didn't show up, and I asked if he was coming. He never responded. Then ghosted me for then. So I said I'm not going to put up with it. So,
Okay.
but I said, boy, I want you back in class.
Yeah.
I want you back. Everybody misses you,
Oh yeah.
and you should come back. He says, well, if you're not going to teach me like privately, then I don't see the point. I said, bring your stuff, and I will give you a critique. I'm just not going to give you a private lesson. I said, all you do anyway was.
Tell me you do another lesson for 15% more. That's a recommitment because like it's just a way that he can show that he wants to be there.
For 50% or 15?
15 or 20 or something like recent, like 20 or 30, maybe like whatever you feel comfortable with.
It's my time is. I need to get my paintings going, and I'd rather not have to deal with that at this point. Because I can make more money with the
Future oil painter says $1,000 per day.
when being,
$1,000.
I mean, but
He might pay it.
if he was serious about it, it'd be different. I'm just not gonna waste my time with that. I'm done with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, is like, cause like there's a mental thing with money, and so if you just charge him a little bit more, he will be more serious about it.
But he doesn't do the work.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you raise your fees, like I've had difficult finding support, and if I just make them pay me more, they usually take it more seriously.
Do you think it would make him sit down during the week and like hatch time out and do a total of 6 to 9 hours of work during the week?
If you just raise your fee to an amount like that feels like he's engaged with it, because he has to, it's because like when somebody pays for it, it's a commitment. So they have like a mental commitment because it's a contract.
Right.
And so like if you're not really paying for something, you're not that invested in it. That's why a lot of private classes and private schools charge so much money. It's a commitment. It's like a way that you can show that you want to be there, you're committed to it.
Well, at the same time, if you don't do the work, you get kicked out, no matter if you pay that or not.
That also is true.
But that's the thing. It's
But
like
then you can also donate money and get back in. So it's like I knew one guy who I guess like I think he was in some like unstable situation or whatever.
Future oil painter
And
says
dad donated like
sounds like a tactic rich people use in business. Matt, is your family rich?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't want to give up.
Yeah. The tone changes real quick too. Then it's no longer like you're getting kicked out. It's like, oh, sorry, sir, misunderstanding.
That there is something to that, but I'm done with that. It's done with it. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? 7, all right. Great.
Well, they didn't murder it too bad.
I think I might start.
This is too long, I think.
So this is what I have.
Trying to
I
get
feel like it's like
legs.
Compared to the bottom, yes.
This
You might have made
good, it
it.
might be.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
figure out still like where everything is here. And then I realized that this
Let's
is
see if I can get
It's what you do.
a quick one in on the on another page.
I know you're
page
trying
that
very
comes up.
hard and you're probably second, you're like triple guessing, like
Yeah.
questioning, which is good, but what I want you to do, you should
Yeah,
just get something,
absolutely.
you need to get the full picture and then step back and look at the whole thing and then you can shift things around.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise it's gonna be too hard if you're just like trying to get everything perfect going up.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
My whole thing is wrong and it probably, when I start, I always like I throw it in and then I have to make a bunch of changes. Even when I'm shading like this, I'll notice stuff is off.
So you say like just
I
go
got
up
some new pens.
Yeah.
with confidence.
I can't find my
Confidence comes over time.
For
Just
this
try
one.
it. Try to get the figure in.
Beautiful.
Try to construct, the top part and get just the black the head and don't worry about the face. Just slip
That one
down,
has
just black
one
the
in
head.
Okay.
Because
It's
you,
made by like a local artist.
let me show you something.
But I was.
I don't know how she looks, but watch
Let's see
this.
where my.
Is it gold?
Yeah.
So man,
All perfect and sounders.
I don't know how the head is, honestly.
Lewis, do you see like a gold cap?
Gold cap.
Yeah, for like a pen.
I'll check in 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just messing around here, but
Yeah.
if you see now when you do this, now it's like okay, you have something you can kind of go through and look at the whole thing. You see that?
Oh, so I can get
Oh,
the
yeah.
head and the feet.
Just
and
block
the
it.
whole
Yeah,
picture.
so you can see the whole thing. Like, here's the thing. Like, I think
Hey.
I'm asking so much for it to be like so accurate, right?
Yes.
And so then we kind of crank up.
Almost looks like
Yeah.
a very
And
small staircase.
everything has
Yeah. You can help these if you want.
just squint down and just basic shapes and just try to get to the top, fix everything, and then go back and use your eye for it.
Oh.
See?
Okay.
Like, it helps. You need to
I like my.
Do
do comparative,
both.
comparative measure. Like you need to be staying in this place, like right here. Like, why you trying to do size and keeping it lined up here and getting the exact size?
Uh-huh.
It's okay if you step back and just look at it,
Remind me of
look at her, use your head, and then go back, get it position, size, think about comparative measurements, looking at the whole thing. You need to be looking at the whole thing at once, trying to understand it, and you'll find things need to shift. Right now, you're struggling with the technique
Yeah.
because that's hard. That's one of the things. So eventually, you'll get the technique.
Even the hand
Yeah.
movement,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Everything's very difficult. Like this is how I do, and the reason is it's like okay, yeah, you can do this, but that's what we write. There's nothing wrong with coming in here and like doing that, like, but when the further up the pencil you go, the harder you'll be able to press into it. This affords you, it makes it much softer and smoother, but also later on, these big drawings and paintings that we're doing, you don't want to draw like this.
Yeah.
The other day.
Oh.
You want to draw,
What were you doing?
it's the same
What was
thing,
I doing?
pencil.
Right. You had to.
Like this is, in fact, this is how I use it when I'm doing charcoal and stuff, like right here.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
For example,
Yeah,
the
the
videos
easy
that
guy.
on YouTube, I'm trying to grab the model from whenever I have a few minutes,
Yeah.
I grab the model from my phone and try to do the size.
Also put it up on TV.
So I'm
and then at the end of
practicing
it,
it. Is that good or
Yeah.
it seems like I have to like
I think
look at it
You do. It's okay to step outside. Like I do the same thing. Like I'll just step back
They gave me $50.
and just think about it. Look, like
You want to be like, they were like,
stepping back because when you step back, you'll see
like to be in a video.
Right.
And I was like, sure.
But with this
And
stuff, you're constantly
then
getting back
he
to
gave
side
me
by side
$50.
position to draw.
right.
These bigger drawings,
And
I was thinking,
I had like a noodle.
the model, like
And
you're
there's-
standing, step
I
back
just,
here,
like,
and if
tried
you step
to,
back
like-
here, look, and like, can imagine where she is.
Wow.
She would be probably like here or something, right?
And then I
in there.
spent it all on here.
Yeah, like for the back step out of the markers, that's your size there, but
Do you have a food?
I'll finish this.
But if I do the video, like the models from the video, it will give me that large shapes to practice, basically.
Just all the time.
Which video are you talking
Like
about
the
there?
live
Too.
models. The ones
I
that
think
you
that half
have
marathon they
for
have.
understanding.
And then after the half marathon, they like how to skip the medals
You know
at
which
at their
The
Wait.
playlist for
Then they had to
like
run the ball. So
Oh,
run into
I
one
have to
and
go
stuff
back
like
and check and
that.
see precisely which ones.
Okay.
But
they're cool.
but there's like, but if you're going off a reference, um, like you want it off an iPad or something, otherwise it'll be too small. Does that make sense?
Yes. But I mean, if you have a small paper, it works, right? If you have a small paper with a phone that's small, you will just.
Oh, do size there?
Yeah.
Nah, don't do that.
No?
That because going off an image that's that big and making a small image that big is insanely difficult.
Or like, just to get that basic lines,
Do
to
you have an iPad?
I do. It's just that if I'm like running around, I can just like pull my phone, do my sketchbook, and do this.
If you're going off your phone, use comparative measurements and do a larger drawing. The reason being is look at this. When we shift this out or in some, it's going to make a huge difference, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine the difference it's going to make if the figure's this big.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
You can do basic sketches and stuff on it, but I mean, you're gonna have to be so precise, like a little line off. It's just gonna be insanely difficult to draw.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like these bigger ones, it's like, again, like you gotta make it perfect, but like, if I'm in or out a little bit here, it's,
No manageable.
yeah, it's manageable.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still hard because you gotta get accurate, but I mean, the smaller ones, it's like you can't see what you're doing. It's so tiny.
So as a recap, it's just like getting the feet maybe and go up fast, kind of fast,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
You just want I
get
tell
the space.
yeah, you want to don't worry about correcting it 5 million times. Just go through basic blocking. Don't try to develop it. Get these points and stuff. But like I said, once you establish this base, just force yourself to get the head in and the arms and everything. And try to be looking at the entire figure as you're doing it. But it's going to be wrong, but you'll have full figure in, and then you'll be able to compare the top to the bottom and the bottom to the side.
I see.
You see, otherwise, if you have half of it in, it's hard to tell what's what. You can only you're going side to side saying it's not the right size in real life, but in your drawing, you can't compare it to anything because it's not there.
Yeah.
You gotta get stuff in there so you can compare it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So don't like rush, but just move forward.
Okay.
Right? Okay. You got this. Yeah. And look, this is completely normal. Everybody goes through this.
Okay.
Everybody does.
Future oil painter says,
Here we go.
I'm looking at the painting and reference upside down. Future oil painter says, Lewis question, how do you stop yourself from shading in the entire part of the body? When I squint I see big shapes and little shapes and light shapes, but it is probably because it is a low quality picture. Sheer Curry says, make haste slowly.
Just draw it one shape. I mean, like you don't want to, there's no point in drawing all those tiny shapes when you're trying to get the big shapes in. So just make it one shape. Like when I squint down, especially with this, like y'all can't see it up here, but there's a lot of shapes in here. But I just shadow that in. I squint way down, and I still, even when I squint, I see little pieces here. But those I can hatch out later. So it's just rationalizing it out. It's common sense. It's the best method of working. So just unifying.
Future oil painter says, gotcha. Sheer Curry says, it's not common sense.
Probably right. But it does make sense if you think about it. So I'm just growing your brain, Curry.
One thing that's kind of funny about me with like common sense or kind of typical things, it's like in
Sheer Curry
why
says,
would you want to benchmark yourself
can't grow
against,
what isn't there.
Why would you want to what?
like benchmark against like an average?
Oh, yeah, no, that makes
I
sense.
don't know. Like, cause there's common sense and then there's like
Future Oil Painter says, it's common sense.
different ways to think about things. There's like there's a lot of different philosophies out there.
All right, it's rational. It's a rationalization, like it makes sense when you think about it. And if you're smart, okay? How's that?
All that slide. There you go. Okay, I can understand. that.
Okay. It's logical.
Sheer Curry says, I don't think.
Well, that could be good sometimes, actually.
Great.
Messes people up all the time. What? How many people do you know who overthink things?
Me?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like, how many people do I know? Shoot, I mean, probably a lot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
Future
think
Oil Painter says, think like a nerd, got it? Sheer Curry says, like you didn't already but for chair.
I never thought I'd say this list, but you might have to turn their volume up next time.
you want to turn the volume up some.
Yeah, sure.
Do that. Let's see.
Future Oil Painter says, LOL you meanie.
I'm
Just
just
for
gonna,
you, future.
Sheer Curry says, you only know the half of it.
so I can't really turn it off. I need new batteries for my remote, and I can't do it manually on there. Otherwise, it malfunctions. This
Okay.
thing's like from the 90s.
Sheer Curry says, I'm a raging meanie.
A raging meanie.
That's okay. Sure. Was it sure?
Curry.
Shikari. It's okay, Shikari. It's part of the fun, right? It adds humor. Comedy is sometimes a little bit mean, but it just kind of depends. All on the delivery, right?
We need comedy down the line.
The snark factor.
Yeah, you get it.
How could you say that?
They be funny sometimes, but like it's all about delivery.
Yeah, you target.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
try to be decent with.
Yep.
Prove them the one they already are.
Yeah.
Future Oil Painter says, before Luth decides, he says, what would the Warlock Wizard do? What would he do?
Correct. The Warlock Wizard, dude.
I think this is what I've missed about, doing these sessions. We always had a good time.
Sheer Curry
We
says,
did have a good time.
turn you into a toad probably.
Joke around, it was fun,
Yeah, exactly.
Make good art and have a good conversation.
learn something.
What's funny is
Future Oil Painter says,
Dennis,
LOL.
like, he just got here, but he was really the first, like when we had a class, yeah, 10 years ago.
Yep.
And it stopped for a while and he was there. And yeah, we had a great time.
One of the OGs.
Yes.
It was, yeah, hard to believe it's that long ago.
I know. Yeah.
Time just flies, doesn't it?
I tend to look at things in terms of years, like a year from now. I try to think at least a year out about what my goals, what I want to do.
Yep.
And take stock of my situation, where I'm at.
Yes.
Like this house, once it's gone, it's been on my mind for a while. Of one of her neighbors expressed interest in buying it right after she passed. And I thought, you know, it was a fairly sure thing, but time went on. It was, you know, well, I don't know. I would get a house inspector to come look at it. Initially, when she approached me, it was like, you know, basically a done deal. Then a couple of guys, you know, expressed interest in it. About the same thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to start qualifying your buyers.
Yeah, you know, I tried to be a good guy for it, you really did.
Nah, the good guy, though, that doesn't work when you're selling stuff.
You know, hard lesson to learn.
Yeah. Ironically, just being a little bit blunt with people goes a long way when you're trying to get them to give you money.
So look, do you want to buy this or not? Tell me now.
Also, you gotta, like, usually when because I've sold a house out in California, and like we wouldn't even give
Future oil painter says.
gave us a letter of intent,
Share Curry any
and they
commissions
had
lately?
a bank statement with the down payment already.
Right.
It's like there's a lot of people who try to go out and just look at stuff, but like you don't really you want people who are qualified buyers, like so they have the money ready and they're ready to go.
And the first prospect seemed pretty good and seemed serious, long time neighbor.
Yes.
So looking at her place, the equipment she owned, thought, well, you know, money's not her problem, you know.
Yes.
So anyway, it didn't happen.
Share Curry says. Maybe, but I don't want to say this time until I'm paid. LOL.
You know, she was over the other day, she saw me working there. And why she didn't ask me exactly, she said, see, I could put the sign up here.
Share Curry says. Don't want another pizza disaster.
I could see her thinking like, oh. And it should sell quick. It's going for tax value. It's home built in 1940.
Yes, for
Tax value 62,900.
is it you sell it for 62? It's both.
Future oil painter says.
Of course, now
Cool. Don't let them pay you with donut coupons. Word to the wise.
All the plumbing and electrical is vintage 1940 fixtures.
Is it how far away is it from right here?
From right here, it's probably about between 5 and 6 miles away on the south side of town.
It's pretty close.
And Keller Williams is the realtor, is the sound of it. We've been moving along pretty well. But just to show you.
Share Curry says. But that's the best payment.
The wheels turning like.
Yep.
Because I'd offered to her at the old tax value, which was substantially less than that amount.
Really?
And then the city of Winston-Salem
Assessed
raised the tax value.
Yeah.
I mean, she kind of learned a little hard listener.
Yeah.
Future oil painter says.
Yeah.
Yup, can't beat a good donut.
It's about it. And you're right, you know, in business, there's no room for nice guys.
Nah, I mean, like,
Difficult thing to say, but that's true.
That's why I left
used to be in business?
Yeah, I was in marketing and graphic design. Before I got into Harvard.
I think the thing better was I didn't have to be in a hurry to sell it.
Yeah, you didn't need it.
Really need. Or to
Sit on it.
screw around with it.
Yeah. And plus, it's your mom's, right? So you have a little bit of maybe.
Future oil painter says.
Yeah,
One
I
of
mean,
my brothers asked if I'd paint a horse them painting for his father-in-law, but don't think he's gonna pay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's time here. It was good time.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Gotta let go.
Sheer Curry says.
yeah, it's time.
I wouldn't do it then.
You know, turn around, it's like you're talking about time flies.
Yeah,
I don't mind, it's 3 years later, over 3 years later.
yeah. But 3 years is just a blink sometimes, I swear. I've been in Winston for 2 years now.
Well, in the Winston-Salem.
Actually going on 3 now. It's like in this June, in like May or June. Oh no, I've already been here for 3 years. I'm already past that.
Case in point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Future oil painter says. Yep, I'm ghosting it, and if he brings it up again, I'll ask if he would pay.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Just right by, like not too far away. I was more than 4 hours from here.
My dad's family comes from Cherokee County.
Nice. Yep, yep. I was born in Chattanooga.
Cool. Got to visit Chattanooga a few years ago. Got to finally see Rock City
Hey, yep, yep.
and Ruby Falls.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, the thing back when I was a kid is they used to paint the barns red
Yeah.
and like put white letters on it. Like go see,
See Ruby
yeah,
Falls.
see Ruby Falls.
See Rock City.
Yep. Because they used to give farmers like the paint, like they would give farmers the paint for free. And
Yeah.
so the benefit to the farmer was they got a new paint job on their barn. And then all they had to do is write See Ruby Falls on the roof.
And when we were kids, when we go up there to visit,
Uh-huh.
Dad would ride by those and say, Dad, can we go see that? No.
Yeah,
Future oil painter says. Did Matt say he was born in a barber shop?
Pretty cool, different way than I hoped.
What they ask?
It's a different way.
Did Matt say he was born in a barber shop because they heard you talking about a barn?
Oh, no, no, no. No, I was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then there is like we were talking in Tennessee, they have a lot of barns that on the roof is painted like See Ruby Falls. So like when you're just driving down the road, you'll see a lot of barns that are bright red and it says See Ruby Falls on it.
They have a lot of barns painted red called C. Ruby Farms
Yeah, yeah, like the
or Falls.
it's advertising a fall.
Yeah, C. Ruby Falls because they
Got free paint.
got free paint for the farmers to paint their barns in exchange for the signs. So it was an advertising idea.
It was pretty cool, but kid growing up, Murphy is about 20-25 miles to the Tennessee state line.
Yep.
Then, you could buy fireworks in Tennessee.
Yeah. They got the big fireworks store. They're like on pretty much on the border.
What's the US 19?
Future oil painter says. Okay, I won't make a joke about the barber then.
Yeah. My dad worked over in Copper Hill, Tennessee.
Nice. That's cool.
Back in the heydays, late 60s and 70s, meetings were shot.
Yeah, yeah.
These pipes that were running, they were taking out the Copper Hill.
They kind of busted those up.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. I kind of got in on the tail end of all that.
I know There were some companies where they closed down whole plants if they even brought up union.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They say that's why Reynolds never had a union, and why the benefits were so good. So people would be tempted to join.
Yeah.
They'll try to bring one in.
It's way better if you can just like communicate with the people and just like take care of your people well.
Yeah, and that's, I think that's what happened to unions. Is it started out that way, but later on as they got richer, more
Yeah.
powerful, then, you know, the corruption started coming in.
Oh yeah, they're really predatory on a lot of this. Like, there's like a lot of times with the unions, like you have to pay fees into them.
Yeah,
So
they do, yeah.
yep. And then, but I don't know, it kind of goes both ways. Some unions are really good, because like the airline unions
Yeah,
have actually negotiated really good contracts for the pilots. So it's like sometimes the unions can actually do really well for their people, but then sometimes they just don't. It just kind of depends on the industry. Airline unions did really good for their people though.
and of course, you know, around North Carolina here and stuff, you mentioned union, people automatically thought, you know, you were part of the mob,
Oh yeah.
just automatically thought.
Yeah.
Future oil painter
true?
says.
Really?
Probably painted barns red so cars wouldn't
Well,
run
it's
into the
all over
barns.
world. Matter of fact, I'm kind of horrified when my dad joined the United Association of Plumbers and Pipe Fitters in '68.
Yeah. My dad was born in '69. Oh nice. Was your dad born in Winston or? Oh nice, yeah. My dad was born in Boulder, Colorado. I was born in Tennessee. And I graduated from the University of Denver. But so I went back to Colorado, so but my parents moved around a lot. My dad travels all the time. Like in a single week he'll be in 3 different states. Like actually because he has a project in Chicago, a project in Nashville, and a project in Pennsylvania at the moment.
What does he do?
He's a managing director at PwC.
Ooh.
Future oil painter says. Pibomai delivers milk in his spare time. Kidding. Future oil painter says. Probably.
Delivers milk in his spare time. What? Matt's dad?
No, my dad's always like, he's pretty intense. Like he's always doing a bunch of projects and other things.
Future oil painter says. Matt's dad aka the milkman.
Wait,
It's funny.
what did they
Matt's dad, aka the milkman,
say?
undercover milkman. It makes perfect sense.
That'd be kind of a fun job. Like drive around. And then,
It would suck.
why? You get to see like a bunch of stuff all the time.
What?
Just like saying hi to people on your road, I guess. I don't know.
Be a mailman.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Our mailman's miserable. He hates me. He never waves back. I walk down the road like, hey, he's just like, he just drives by.
You don't give them the present at like Christmas, do you?
I
Oh,
mean, maybe my mom does. I don't know. It's in mom's neighborhood.
Yeah.
Where I live, there's a Chinese guy who delivers mail, and he always delivers it to the wrong place. Good job. Good job. You did great.
That's the end of it. We have another study.
Right. That's the last session. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream off. You guys are awesome. Y'all are awesome. I will see you. Later, guys.
See you guys.
Future Oil Painter says. Hasta la vista. Share Curry says. Bye bye spaghetti.